Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How you guys doing today? I thought I might share words of wisdom, words of encouragement today. I haven't really came on live, right? Other than me playing games live, streaming live. Um, Words of encouragement. You see, the life we live is complex but yet simple. Now, there's many explanations to how you might perceive that aspect of thought that I am talking about. You see, the different components that we have is our physical, mental, and spiritual. And everybody has their favorite part that they use. Some may use their mental, some may use their physical, and some may use their spiritual. And all components have keys to open certain advantages in life for you. Now, we all know that God created us and He is spiritual power source, the ultimate power source. Now, a lot of people, right, can say, well, what has God done for me? How do I know God exists? And how come, right, He has not helped me? Right before, because maybe you're going through rough times or you had things good before, but all of a sudden things changed. You see, I want you to understand that our life that we are living, right, is a test. That is why some parts of it is called testimony. So you go through things and then you get to a certain level of understanding. And then what happens is you are able to attest to it. You're able to then teach others your explanation, your thoughts, your process of what you've been through. And this helps others to evolve and grow in their troubles of life. God exists simply because He did create us in His image. He is existent, He is there. Anything good that you see, there's also a bad version of it. Like, for example, there is disturbance that takes place in your life. And sometimes spirits and demons and entities, right, tries to use these distractions to confuse your progress, to make sure that you don't grow in your aspect because they're spending all their time trying to contain you so that you won't elevate to the next level. However, you have to persevere. You have to keep going. You have to keep excelling simply because you are not there to represent, right, what people's thoughts are. You're there to represent God. He is there either way, however you see Him. He's there. And He created both good and bad. You know why? Because He wants you to have a choice. He wants you to understand that His power is far beyond, and that the power within you is, you know, directly from Him. So once you understand the power of God and the fact that He wants you to elevate, He wants you to grow, He wants you to evolve, then you will be able to comprehend the process and the thoughts that He gave you. You see, many prophets in the Bible, what happened was they went through trials and tribulation. And when they went through trials and tribulation, first they didn't have God, and then they had God. There's a difference. Developing a relationship with God. Understand that if you do not, you will develop a relationship with the enemy. It doesn't matter. Because you see, God is the center of everything. If you choose to worship Him, if you choose to respect Him, whatever you choose to do, understand that He has ownership of everything. So we can understand it from our physical perspective about ownership of everything, meaning that regardless whichever way or whichever avenue you take, you will still arrive in front of God. That's the main important thing. Because you see, in our lives, right? Sometimes you may have a boss and you work for a company and you say, you know what? You may not get along with the boss or the company. And so you want to go somewhere else and work for a different company. You have the choice. And when you do, there is no consequence